Good morning. Today we're going to make a delicious anti-inflammatory red kale smoothie. So first you start with your red kale. You're going to want to put about maybe 3 or 4 cups of kale into the blender. Kale is really good for you. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K. It has potassium and iron, and it has loads of calcium. So if you're not doing dairy, kale is really good for you. Go ahead and pack it in there. And then we're gonna add some spring water. I don't really do city water, so add some spring water. You can see I added about 2 cups. Do you see on there? It's really hard to see on this blender, but there's a 2 right there. So of course it's gonna depend on how thick you want it, but I added about 2 cups. Now we're gonna add some chia seeds. Chia seeds are super high in fiber and omega-3s and magnesium. So I eyeball it, but I add about a tablespoon or so. And now we're getting to the fruit. So I love peaches. Peaches are rich in vitamins and minerals. They're a good source of vitamin A and vitamin C. They also have potassium and fiber, and they're anti-inflammatory. Oh, and of course there's no cholesterol or saturated fat in peaches. So throw a few of those in. This is kind of depending on how sweet you want it, but this is really a green smoothie, so we're not really supposed to be putting in a ton of fruit, but that's kind of up to you. So go ahead and blend that up. Again, my Vitamix does a really great job of blending this really, really smooth. You could use a Blend Tech. I've also owned a Blend Tech blender, and it was equally good at blending up a smoothie. So whatever you have, just get this smoothie made. And now next we're gonna add some blueberries. Blueberries are also really good for you. They are super high in antioxidants. They're good for brain health, and they are anti-inflammatory as well. And the deep colored fruits are generally better for you. So throw in some deep colored fruits. It could be blueberries, but it could also be cherries or pomegranates, grapes, blackberries. So add some dark, deep colored fruit into your smoothie, blend that up. See, look, it's looking really pretty now. It's turning into a beautiful color. Now, the next ingredient that I like to add is ginger powder. I picked this up somewhere someday, and I did not realize how good it is for you. Ginger powder is also anti-inflammatory. Oh my gosh. I add in about maybe a teaspoon or so. This can be quite spicy and overpowering, so it's really up to you how much you want to add. I would also suggest, I didn't do it today, but if you want it to be sweeter, add in a banana. Often I add in about a half a banana. If you add more than that, it's really going to take over and overpower your smoothie. So if you don't want a banana flavored smoothie, start with less. Start with maybe a half or even a third of a banana. Frozen banana will help thicken up your smoothie. You can see that this one is a little on the thin side, but it's all good because it's still going to be tasty. So blend that up till it is nice and smooth. You don't want any chunks. It needs to be very, very smooth. And yeah, now we're done. So again, you can make it thicker by adding more fruit, or you could even add ice, but obviously that's going to water it down. And then pour it into your glass container. And of course, grab a metal straw because we are thinking about the environment, aren't we, sis? And then you're going to drink this up. This is so good. Now, it's not going to taste like grape Kool-Aid. Don't get it twisted, but it'll be good. Enjoy.